on, my dear. I wanted to know the consequences of what happened at the end of the previous episode for her. 1 year later.
Ghorman needs this legislation more than anyone. If I can't count on your support, what's the point? Any votes? Sector boundaries, civil liberties, personal freedom, respect for local traditions. You've been voting with me on these issues for years.
Security, Mom.
Not anymore?
We can all gain the numbers, Mom. And whose numbers are they? I believe what I feel.
Feel, no?
I know how hard you work at this, Mom.
I am close on the votes.
Are you sure of that?
That's not what I hear.
Ghorman, of all places.
I'm not sure. Linking anything to Ghorman right now is a good idea.
Help me kill POD.
Ghorman is a single product.
I think that you think still a political diplomacy thing. It's not.
Alright. Dedra and Meero is running Ghorman. She's been on it all year, all this time. Hiding it. Why Ghorman? I don't know, I can't believe they've kept it so quiet. The obsession with Ghorman, what are they after? I don't know, I'm trying to rethink this all without in the picture. It doesn't make sense. All the propaganda. That can't be ISB, it's too slick. That's outside help. And Meero's self-access for good. Not by choice, but yes. Can't wait another 3 months, Lottie. There's too much going on. You used to tell me to wait.
Not anymore.
Those days are gone. We're up to date on the signal sequence. Yes. This time by.
Thank you, little thank you. Bon. Oh, they're really keeping close eyes on you. I don't know it to your country, but that's in France. It's fuck you. You know, because it goes normally with the big finger, so...
What do you think? It's too impressive. How much do you understand?
Enough. Not me.
She lost her family in the Taki massacre. It was a promise that the new Imperial building would never cast a shadow across the morning. People think the new building is meant to be a fortress. He's thinking that he doesn't know.
Why do I think that when they're talking Ghorman, Gore, you know, in fact, it's with a French accent, it's pretty weird.
He's an Imperial spy. Be careful.
It's so funny. It's not true, is it?
No. He invited me.
Elector Islands.
Sir Karn.
I saw you from the stage.
I stand out that much.
No, that's what's interesting. And what will you take away from this evening?
The strength of feeling.
Will you be writing a report?
No. But he's gonna make a report to his girl.
It might be helpful to have your advice. There must be some way to make our appearance more effective.
I'm not sure it's allowed.
Is there a law against seeking Imperial counsel?
But that actor is French, no?
We're drowning in rumors, Syril. Many people are starting to think this new building is more than just an annex.
Well, I have nothing to do with the others.
You must have seen the floor plans.
Those are classified.
Suddenly, let's wait to the rumors. You can imagine how upset we would be to find out there's an Imperial military facility rising over the monument to the fallen.
Yes.
Ghorman's yet for peace and prosperity. If you are writing a report, make that your headline. Maybe we can do some good together.
French or German? I know this guy.
Going next.
Oh, Syril! You're gonna betray them. When they're on the good side and they're fighting for the right cause. Hmm. A new mission?
Ever been to Ghorman? Would they make the fabric? No. I want you to try something different. I need an assessment.
Everyone is gonna be on Ghorman.
Of who? Carol Riders. He's running the Ghorman front. You know him. My way. We never met. It's a different kind of mission. It's not without danger. Bix? No, not this time. You have to go alone.
Is she gonna accept that?
I have to think about that.
Are you?
Think about this.
You know, to be separated from her so he can't protect her.
Ghorman would be a remarkable place to turn our way. I need to know more before we get involved.
I'm wondering, you know, Cassian meeting the guy, maybe meeting Syril, Syril making that report to Dedra, Dedra knowing that Cassian is here.
Look at you. Look at all your loveliness. Is she healthy?
Yes.
Everything's here. All the tools, full kit.
8 variations. 6 stages.
Has it been tested?
It works.
He did not answer.
Who taught you this?
Why is that important?
Why? What's more dangerous than Madonia? How many old pipe poachers out there? How many who have lived to tell the tale? Who taught you this?
I'm here to teach the variations. Knowing that, I'm not allowed to say.
A brave one! But how brave? You've seen
Ew.
men die, right on you? Burned from the inside. You watch your skin blister as it melts away.
Being able to threaten someone like that, you know, without raising the voice, just with saying the right words with the right tone.
What do they call you?
Ghorman.
Wilma, the boy. You haven't done this for real? Or just in a classroom?
I've done it.
This is Prudy. He's smaller than he looks. He'll be your student.
Which variation?
Pick one.
We should concentrate on the station we're planning to hit.
You teach them all. You know where we're going when I tell you.
I mean to leave tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
This was negotiated.
Don't keep it up. I'll let off windows you need to clear off. Find a place to sleep.
You're sweet, for sure, both of you, you're sweet. Even if you're not giving me the vibes, you know, of the powerful couple that Dedra and Syril are. You're really living all by yourself? We're gonna end the episode with that? Fuck. Guys, first of all, I got interrupted a lot during this episode, watching this episode, by my neighbors making so many noises. Like, that's it. We understood, it's the good days, you're all walking into your gardens to be ready for this summer. Why all at the same time? I'm tired of them. So clearly, I'm not gonna film my reactions and my thoughts to the 2 next episodes today. I don't think so. That's it, you know it, and that was also an explanation why, you know, for the full reaction part that you're gonna have on Patreon with the level 3, you're still gonna see cuts. You're gonna have the full reaction part, but still you're gonna see a lot of cuts that normally you don't have. It's because of that, because each time I had to make a break to let them make that noise and all cut trees and all. I'm tired of them. Okay, about this episode, first of all, that 1 year later thing, I'm so surprised about it. I didn't imagine at all a time jump. For how a season is normally built, it's really weird. Already the 3 first episodes, I said it was weird how they were built, because the 2 first episodes were in fact one single episode with a lot of repetitive scenes in fact, and the disturbing event, the big accident, the big event happened during the episode 3, when normally for a season it's happening during the episode 2. Right there, the fact that they cut the season in 3 episodes at a time maybe could have explained it. So maybe that's why we have the time jump after the episode 3, but really for the season, how it's built, it's so weird. Think about it, you know, think about binge watching this season without the context of 3 episodes at a time. The way to write and build that season is really, really weird. I understand why a time jump right now, because of what happened during the episode 3, all of the different situations, the Ghorman situation in particular, you needed time for all of that. I'm regretting that time jump because it means that we're not going to deal with the direct consequences of the episode 3. Meaning, for example, for Bix and Cassian, they're not going to take the time to talk about Brasso, about his death and all. We're dealing with her PTSD, we're dealing with the situation for them, going on missions together and not having really a normal life, and the consequences on their relationship because of that, and also their different way to see that war and what they have to do to consider it. But him, Brasso, really, we're not talking about it at all, about him at all. And again, his death, which happened in 1 second, which was handled in 1 second also by the characters, I really think that his death was not necessary, that how it happened, it was unlogical, and now also how they dealt with the consequences of his death, it's inexistent. When in fact, if you're telling me that we have a 1 year later thing, he could have survived that event, and in fact, you could have said that he went on missions all by himself, he's not with the 2 of you together, like the other one is not with you as well. Like, you didn't need to kill him, like, I really don't understand. Because of that time jump, we didn't have also the direct consequences for Mod, and I feel a little frustrated about that, because we saw her, you know, getting drunk and all during the party to forget about what was happening, about her friend being taken away, surely being killed, when it would have been great, in fact, to see the direct consequences on her relationship with her husband, also on everything. Right there, we're finding her being fine, you know, at least for herself. She's not fine because the situation that she's dealing with is not fine at all. But herself, we have no consequences of that, of what happened on her. So yes, I feel a little frustrated by that time jump, because we don't see the direct consequences of these events on our characters. But I can understand that time jump, because at least we don't have Cassian and Bix, you know, talking with Luthen, all of these little missions that they are doing together, and the situation with Ghorman, with Dedra sending Syril, with all of the time that Syril spent on it all by himself to not have anyone suspecting him, all of that. Because of the time jump, it's possible. But still, I'm feeling surprised and a little frustrated by it. We could have had, you know, that time jump after maybe some single scenes before that, I don't know. Okay, for the situation, that we have right now. Bix and Cassian, all of their discussions about war and in fact what you can do at war, I think that they are interesting ones, and I talked about it during the episode. Me, I'm conflicted about it. I understand that in time of war you have to do things which are not okay, like killing a guy just like that because he saw Big's face and it could have been dangerous for her, it would have been a threat. Like, we can't say that what Cassian did was wrong and it was only to protect Bix, you know, it was really bad, when in fact he could have done the same if the soldier would have seen any other people's face. And in fact we saw Luthen doing that with Mon's friend earlier when it was not as direct, you know, for the threat. So clearly I'm conflicted about that subject. I'm glad that they are talking about it and that we are seeing the differences, you know, right there that they have, and that we can see that they are not thinking about it the same way. Cassian is going on that mission alone, and I'm really surprised about it because I thought that he wouldn't have gone without Bix with him, without keeping an eye on her, without being sure that she would be okay all by herself. So I'm surprised by that, and the fact that we saw that Bix all by herself, it's not gonna be okay. Now for sure I'm afraid of what is gonna happen to her during the time that he's away. The fact that it's gonna be on Ghorman where Syril is and all, for sure I cannot wait to see that. Syril, his situation, when I learned that he was here all by himself, without Dedra, that his mother was like, you left her, you left your job, you left that place, how did you do that? I was like, something is wrong. Are you sure that he's not here with Dedra? It's not possible. Maybe she sent him here, maybe they planned something together. We know that Dedra, she had that mission to do around Ghorman, so can it be something like that? When we saw that the resistance, you know, was like, oh, maybe we can take Syril with us, I was like, oh, that's it, maybe it's a double agent situation. So when we had the confirmation about it, when he made his report to Dedra, I was like, that's it, I know them, I know these two characters, I know their couple, I know that they couldn't get separated just like that, and I know that they are clever enough and they are strong enough to get separated like that, to go on a mission, to have a double agent situation for Syril. The fact that I'm proud of myself, but I'm even more proud of these two, it's killing me in the sense that they are on the wrong side, Laura. You shouldn't support them. Like Syril, what he does right now, he's not gonna switch suddenly and be with the resistance. He's on a double agent situation, he's gonna betray them. And then these guys who are right with what they say, what they want to do with this cause, and you're not gonna be against them because you are with Syril? No, I'm with them, I'm with these guys, but at the same time I'm proud of Syril and Dedra for what they do. But I don't want them to succeed. I'm divided. My love for these two characters and this couple is making me divided about a situation, really, right there it's a real simple situation, good guys against bad guys. So I shouldn't feel like that. But yes, we're gonna have Cassian here with Syril. If Syril is gonna show Cassian the report that he's gonna make to Dedra, Dedra is still talking about Cassian right now. These guys, you know, the Ghorman people, I had the impression that a lot of them were talking with a French accent. And that actor in particular, I have the impression that he's French, or maybe he's German, like, I don't know, there is something with their accent. Mon, we saw a little of her and the fact that she's trying to fight with diplomatic, political stuff against what the Empire is trying to do with Ghorman. But clearly, it's too late. The propaganda, the fear went too far and she's too late to try to fight that. I think that she understood it. We saw Luthen also asking questions about the situation in Ghorman, what is happening, we can see that they're trying to understand, but for now they don't have any real information, real clue about what is happening right there, why the Empire is that much on that planet, you know, on what is happening right there. And they're gonna understand soon enough. Okay, that was a good episode. I'm so mad at my neighbors that I got interrupted that much during it, because clearly it's a good episode, but I'm feeling frustrated by the time jump, by the lack of direct consequences for Brasso's death, for Mon's friend's death. I still see all of the qualities of this episode, how it's justified still that time jump, and all of the Syril Dedra plan being so great, Cassian coming being so great, the fact that for now the Resistance, they know so little about Ghorman. In fact, it's so great for the rest of the season. Like, I can see all of the qualities of this episode, but for now my mind is too focused on the little bad things, the frustration, because my neighbors, you know, got me frustrated as well with how I watched this episode. Ew! I'm gonna come back with a better mood and also with a better environment. I'm gonna watch the 2 next episodes tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna have the time for the episode 5 a little later during the day. I'm not sure of it, but it doesn't change anything for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have already my reactions and my thoughts to the next episode on my Patreon. For each episode of Andor for this season, you have 2 versions. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part, everything in full opacity in one video, if you can be interested. Okay guys, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Rael.